Hi folks, Kathy here with Living Miracle Homestead. I want to show you some things that I do to help with food costs, but right now I'm not going to take anything and give it to the chickens or anybody because my baby bees are going to town. Yes, they are loving what's going on, and I want to show you all about this. Okay, so you see all these Biden, this is Biden. These are their flowers, and you can see the bees are having a heyday. Yep, they are loving the Biden. Now, along with the Biden, I've seen them in here with these beautiful tomatoes. Have I got any tomatoes yet? A lot of blooms, but no tomatoes yet. Now, you wouldn't see that tomato plant if you didn't know what you were looking for. But, yeah. Now, don't know what's going on here. Oh yeah, that's a Biden. See, these right here are the seeds that the Biden plants put out. And those get stuck on people's clothing and they can't stand it. So they pull them all up and get rid of them. But I try to pull some of them and get rid of them. But mostly I let the chickens have them. If you can see the chicken right there, it's going through. Oh, and I think that they're pulling my tomatoes. They need some greens, so I'm going to have to pull some and give them some because they're eating my tomato plant. But yeah, they're having a heyday with those Biden plants, and it's crazy. Even though we're having cold weather, looky here, got my first bloom that I've seen so far on the blackberries. Now I've got to get in here and clean this out. I don't know if I'll do it before I go to Georgia or not, because y'all know it's crazy. Now this plant here, it's a nightshade, and I do not ever give that to my chickens. Some people say it's okay to give it to them, but I am not going to do it. This here is one of the I can't think of the name of it. Mexican sunflower coming up. So I've got to get that out of there because I don't really want it there. I want them back there, but I don't want them right here. So I'm letting them grow back there. Now I've got some apples on here. Trying to see where I saw them at. Well, I'm not seeing them right now. Oh, there's one. There's one right there. So I will at least have one. I know I saw more on there, but it's hard to... Oh, they're on the other side, it looks like. There's several in here. It's hard to see the screen, so I'm hoping that you can see that through the trees right there. Anyways, there's more on there. And the tree is looking pretty good, so hopefully I will be able to get those before the varmints get them this year. This is an Anna apple, and it's doing pretty well. Looks like I've got some cherries back there too. Let's see if I can get that in the shot here. It's straight out there. It's red. I don't know if you can see it or not. There it is. It's right in there. So the cherries And you can see them all up there. They're full up there. So I might have a feast soon. I definitely need to get over here and clean out around my bees again. Gosh almighty. I love the fact that they're over here, but doggone it, they're just very difficult to keep up with. Because I've let this stuff go wild, the bees are just, that stuff just climbs up on the beehives all the time. So I've got to clean that out. Even though I want all the Biden here for the bees, you know, it's just a messed up mess, and I need to get rid of this cage. There's so much to do. And I need to cut some of this and eat it. Isn't it beautiful? I think I'm going to take some to my neighbor, see if she wants some. And I'm going to cut back these. Some of them are already dead, but some of them are still green. And look, some leaves coming back. So that is amazing. The ones that are underneath here look like they're actually going to make it and go through the next year. We shall see. Can you imagine? Now the ones out front look really sad, and you can see they are ready to drop all of their, they have been dropping all of their seeds. And I want to get these seeds, so yeah, I've got to get out here and get some scissors and cut these off. Because as much as I love them, I don't want them all right here, you know? And that's where they're all dropping. So I'll put that in my pocket so I can take them in. So I've got my work cut out for them. But you can see some of the inside there. They are growing back. You can see the leaves on that one right there. Growing back. So that's pretty cool. As long as it stays and grows, I'll leave it. But I think I'm going to have to cut it back some so that it'll do good. But this side of the yard really needs some help. Now, I did get a fireplace, so I'm going to put that over there too and work on that. And I'm not sure that I'm going to leave the bees over there, because that's just overgrown too much. Way too much for my, I don't know. I'll probably leave them there, but it just overgrows so fast. So my girls, they are still doing a fantastic job, giving me 9 eggs a day. I cannot complain. I'm just loving the little heifers. They are feisty as can be. I thought about letting them out, but I'm afraid that they're going to tear up everything. So I'm going to leave them in. But I don't know. I hate to let them out and them tear up my tomato plants and stuff that's growing good, you know. I have some I can't even think, sweet potatoes that I am going to process these leaves for some stuff in a video soon. This sugar apple is looking puny because of the cold. It's lost all of its leaves, but as you can see, it's still alive. If you can bend a tree limb like that and it doesn't snap, you know it's still alive. So the miracle fruit, you can see the bees are loving it too. it is full of blooms, and the bees are in there doing their job. It's so neat to be able to grow things and know that the bees have plenty of pollen and nectar. I've got my trumpets over there. The white ones are all in full bloom. Some of the peach color ones are in bloom. And down in the Jaboticaba, I have fruit coming in on that too. All these beautiful little notches that you see on the tree stems are all fixing to be flowers. I'm trying to see if I see any flowers that are already open. These are fixing to open right there. So pretty soon I will have lots and lots of fruit there. I wish, I'm going to have to do some studies on this because they seem to come in flushes of a whole bunch of fruit at one time. And sometimes I can't eat them all by myself. And sometimes, you know, David's not here to help me eat them. So I'm going to have to find something that I can do with them when I have an abundance of them. I'm kind of sad that I took this off. I'm not really sure. I don't see any more. But there was a mushroom on here. I'm not really sure what kind of mushroom it was. But I made a tincture, and because I thought it was one mushroom, but I'm having to do more research because I'm not positive, and I don't want to take it if it's not what I want. So I'm going to be burning this wood, but it was really cool that I found mushroom on it when David brought it to me. He said, "Honey, there's a mushroom." So I went out here and found it, and he was right. It was beautiful mushroom too. I'll have to show you a picture of that. Looks like the asparagus is coming back pretty good right here. And of course I'm getting some papayas. I think I'm going to pull that and give it to the chickens. I don't really eat very many of them. Because they get worms so easily. Now, it looks like the grape is coming back. This one, this is the lower one. Looks like it's coming back. And I've got a few leaves left on the one that grew so beautiful. I need to clean all that out. I'll be giving all that bidenweed to the chickens. And I think this is chickweed, but I'm not sure. I'm telling you, whatever it is, the chickens love it, and I grow it just for them. I let it continue to grow as long as it can, just for the chickens. So this makes me sad. This had a leaf on it the other day. I hope it didn't die. This is a grape vine, and you see where it was green, now it's starting to looks like it's dying. I don't know. That's sad. And here's some more clover, and I'm gonna let that go to seed because I like the clover, and I like the chickens to eat that, and I also like it for the bees. The bees have a wonderful forage with that. So let's go out front here and see what we got out here growing. I'll have to bring you back for more. This is going to be a long video, so I'll probably, you know what, I'm going to shut it off here and tell you about this before I do. This is some of the stuff that David got me, and I'm going to feed that to the chickens this afternoon. That's some of this dumpster diving stuff that we get. Pretty cool. And I will bring you back for another video, a part 2 on this video. So thank you for watching, and see you next time here on Living Miracle Homestead. Bye now.